previous video, I talked about the concept of trying to find a killer app for AR/VR goggles. Let's take a look at some of the highest value applications of AR/VR goggles and software. Maybe there's a pony in there somewhere. Most of us have heard about Boeing's problems, most vividly illustrated by installing a door plug without the bolts that actually hold it in place. Microsoft touts HoloLens as a tool for manufacturing and cites Lockheed Martin as a user of that technology. Could AR software have prevented installation mistakes at Boeing? Are there enough complex, high-value manufacturing processes that need AR? How about engineering and construction? If builders were collecting spherical panoramas of every phase of construction, you could readily imagine doing a virtual inspection of a building using VR. It would make a fantastic demo, being able to peel back the layers of construction and see into the plumbing and electrical work. But then you realize, in the real world, that inspection has to be done while the walls are still open in order to correct any problems. What about healthcare? Robotic surgery and all the tools needed to do that at the highest level possible are certainly worth the price. But there's no mass market for this kind of high-value application. There simply aren't enough surgeons. Education, on the other hand, surely has a mass market. There have been compelling studies that show that police personnel are less likely to be abusive after having a virtual reality experience as a person of color pulled over by an aggressive cop. But the quality of training material is widely variable. Are there enough cases where VR would make that kind of vivid difference? Then there are technologies other than VR that could make a big difference in education. Khan Academy is rolling out Khanmigo, an AI-enhanced version of Khan Academy, and a virtual tutor. How does the potential of AR to enhance education compare with Khanmigo's AI-enhanced approach? And even if there is a lot of potential, Apple and other makers of general-purpose, mass-market AR/VR hardware would have to do a considerable amount of evangelizing to education software developers, and they probably have to subsidize them to make a VR content to achieve this potential. To sum it up, there's no obvious killer app for mass-market AR/VR devices. So demand for these devices is unlikely to change substantially in the next 6 months to a year. Can the mass-market AR/VR business hold its breath that long? For Apple and Meta, the answer is probably yes. But they would also probably like to see a light at the end of the tunnel before making such commitments.